time, taking out your time from your busy schedule, and especially today is a public holiday, if I'm not mistaken. So thank you very much for coming. So the reason we called you here is, of course, you already know we have Mr. Okubo from Japan. He arrived here early this morning, today, this morning. The reason he's here is to celebrate 100th anniversary from the time Yakyu was brought to Palau. So Yakyu was brought by Japanese people in 1925. So that was exactly 100 years ago. And in Japanese, baseball is called Yakyu. Okay. So baseball came to Japan. Came to Japan from the United States. Okay. And in Japan, very famous poet. Okay, his name is Masaoka Shiki. He named baseball as Yakyu because his real name is Noboru. So Noboru could be translated as Yakyu. Okay, so I don't go into such a grammatical detail, but anyway, the famous poet named Yakyu. So he invented the word Yakyu. So Yakyu is deeply rooted in Japanese society, so it's a very popular sport. And when Japanese people came here in 1914, 10 years after that, someone, we don't know exactly who, unfortunately, but a Japanese person brought the Yakyu here. And it is, in Palau language, it's called Yakyu. My pronunciation is, I hope it's right, Yakyu. Okay. So Palau is the only place in this world baseball is called Yakyu, except Japan. So that is a very special thing. So that's why we'd like to celebrate this 100th anniversary. So from embassy's viewpoint, we wanted to do something to celebrate. And I had communication with the Japan Baseball Federation and asked the most appropriate person to come to Palau. And they recommended Mr. Okubo. It's what a privilege to have Mr. Okubo. So as for his record, we already sent press release. So as a field manager, he won 4 times Toshitaiko Yaku, which is an intercity baseball league, which is really, really difficult to win because it's a tournament. And the Japanese top-level company teams compete against each other. So this is really difficult. Even to one time, it's really hard to win. As a manager, he won 4 times, and as a player 2 times. So that means 6 times. And also, as a player, he was drafted to the Japanese professional baseball team. And also, he joined the Olympic, Atlanta Olympic, and he got a silver medal. So all these things are basically put into our press release. Please take a look. So he's the most appropriate person to celebrate this special linkage between Japan and Palau. So it's what a privilege to have this, Mr. Okubo. Thank you very much for coming here. I appreciate for you to come here. So I'd like to open the floor for you to ask questions you have.
I will go first. Thank you, Mr. Okubo, and welcome to Palau. So as mentioned by Mr. Ono, Palau this year marks the 100th year anniversary of the introduction of baseball, the sport of baseball to Palau. I just want to ask you, did you know about that information before you come to Palau? And what do you think about that long history of baseball, that the sport of baseball, the connection between Palau and Japan?
先ほど私が述べた通りなんですけど、100年のこの交流の歴史があるということなんですけど、彼の質問はここに来られる前に、この100年の野球のことですね、野球が野球と言われていることとか、この長い歴史とか、こういったことをご存知でしたかという質問です。
正直なところ、パラオで、日本人が伝えたことも、知らなかったし100年、続いているということも知りませんでした。で
To be honest, I didn't know that Japanese people brought baseball to Palau, and baseball has been played here for such a long time. He didn't have such a knowledge, to be honest.
で今回、この100年の野球伝来、の行事に、その日本の野球連盟から声をかけていただいて、初めて、その100年っていうことを恥ずかしながら、はい、知ることができました。
I feel a little bit embarrassed, but very honestly tell you that I didn't know that, and this event, 100th anniversary event, the Baseball Federation of Japan informed him about all the information, and then he knew about all the history and information, relevant information.
で日本では1872年に野球が伝わって日本でだから153年目になるんですかね。はい。
In Japan, baseball from the United States brought to Japan 1872, which means in Japan it has been 153 years this year.
で、野球を愛する一人の人間として、野球というスポーツがパラオでもその100年の歴史があるということに、喜びを感じています。
As one person who loves baseball, I'm really happy to and also satisfied to hear that baseball is played for 100 years in Palau.
Thank you. I have another question. What message do you hope to, since you are visiting here, so what message do you hope to convey to the aspiring baseball players in Palau and beyond?
今回来られてですね、パラオで野球をやっている人たちに対してどんなメッセージを伝えたいでしょうか。
まずはその野球をその100年、つながってるつないでくれた、先輩方に敬意を表してほしい。そして今プレーしている、大人から子供の世代の人たちが次の10年20年また50年100年とつないでいってくれることを願ってます。
First of all, he would like to tell all the baseball lovers here, please pay respect to those who continued this tradition for 100 years. To please pay respect to the people who did that. And also, that he wants to say, convey the message to those who are playing baseball here. Please pass the baton to the next generation 10 years or 20 years from now, or even 50 years or 100 years beyond. That's his hope.
Okay. Thank you. I have one more question before I turn it over to my colleagues here. So, looking back at your long baseball career, what are some of, I just want to learn from you, what are some of the most significant lessons you've learned both on and off the field?
長いプレスリリースをから読んだ上でなんですけど、長い野球のキャリアの中で、このフィールドの中で学んだこと、およびその外でですね、どういったことを今までのご経験の中で学ばれたんでしょうかと。
そのプレーしてる時はもちろん、試合に勝ちたい、また自分に勝ちたい、相手に勝ちたい、そういう強い思いを持って、やってきましたと。
When I, as a player, when I'm on the field, I always had the feeling that, of course, I want to win against the opponent and also win against myself. I have still such a will always.
でその中で野球は、個人スポーツではない、団体スポーツなんで、一人で勝っても試合には勝てない。でみんなでやっぱり頑張って勝たないといけないチームスポーツのその仲間とのその協調性みたいなものはずっと学び続けていることの一つ。
Baseball is of course team sports. So even if I play very well, even if I win, it does not mean the team does not win. So I always learn how to play with other people, and that will actually make the team win. So I always think about how to win as a team.
Thank you.
So he basically already asked the same questions we wanted to ask. There's a young generation of Palauans that are interested in baseball, and baseball is becoming a world sport. Also, it's becoming a very lucrative career. What is one characteristic or one recommendation you would give to a young person who has a dream of becoming a baseball player? What should they pursue?
パロでの若い選手人たちがですね、野球を結構やっているんですけれども、今野球自体もその大きなスポーツになってきていて、非常にお金もすごく儲かるそういうメジャーなスポーツになってきているんですけれども、そういったことでその若い人たちにどういったことを進めるというか、どういったメッセージというか、何をしていったらいいかというようなメッセージみたいなレコメンデーションですかね。
そうですね。せっかくその野球が国技という立ち位置にある中で、環境も当然あると思うんですけど、その先につながっているそのパラオで、完了してしまうだけではもったいないような気がして、その新井さんとも話したんですけど、世界に目を向けてみたいな、でそういうチャンスが、いろんな支援がないと難しいんですけど、なんていうんですかね、その世界を見ることで、もっとレベルが上がって、その世界大会みたいな世代でもありますんで、そういうところに積極的に参加できるような環境があって、でいろんな国のと交流するようなことがあると刺激になって、いいのかなと思いますね。
So Palau has luckily baseball is positioned as almost like a national sport. So utilizes such environment. If young people work very hard and become a good player in Palau, but that is great. But he expects a little bit more, meaning that young players, please look at the world beyond Palau. If they do that, that will raise the level of Palau baseball, whole Palau baseball level. For instance, taking part in the international competition, baseball competition, that kind of thing will bring up the level of Palau baseball. So please look at the kind of the world beyond Palau.
Maybe this is probably sort of the same thing, same question, but maybe phrased a bit differently. You know, they tell us that Palauans cannot go really into professional sports baseball because we're small people, you know, compared to maybe Americans or something. But Palauans and Japanese are the same build, you know.
Right.
So how do we overcome that?
パラチンはですね、そんなに身長は高くはない、ということで、そういう理由で、アメリカ人と比べると低いので、そのメジャーリーガーになれないと思っている人結構いるみたいなんですよ。でだけど、日本人と大体そんなに変わらないというところで、そういう中で日本人はそう、メジャーリーガーとかなっている人もいますので、この辺をどう克服できるのかという。
これはもうその小さい頃からずっと野球に携わってるで、スピードがあるとか器用であるとか、勤勉さがあるとか、継続性があるとか、そういうなんていうんですかね、練習をやることを嫌がらないというか、そういう環境が、レベルをどんどん上げている、それあとは豊かだっていうのも当然あると思うんですけど。
So Japanese, as you mentioned, that same height as Palau people, but we, of course, American people are bigger than Japanese, so we overcome such kind of difference by, for instance, speed we have, and handy, we are good at do small things, and diligence, and continuity, and more importantly, Japanese people do not avoid the practice, so willing to practice. So that kind of attitude actually raise the level of Japanese baseball. So why not to Palau people? So physical difference is not everything.
I heard Renshu. I know what that means.
Renshu.
そのメジャーリーガーになるとか、そのプロでお金を稼ぐとかっていうのも大きな目標でいいんですけど、僕ずっと野球やってきて思うことはやっぱりその人生、が詰まっている、でやっぱり諦めたらいけないし、いいことばっかりじゃないし、頑張って報われることもあるし、だからその野球から学ぶことってたくさん、最初の質問でありましたけど、生活していく中で、もう本当にいろんなことを学べるスポーツだと思いますので、思いやりの精神もそうだし、だからその何ていうんですかね、プロとかそういうんじゃなくても、その野球に携わって、いてくれるだけでも十分成功だと思うし、そうあってほしいと願いたいですね。
So of course, being major leaguer and get a lot of money as a professional baseball is of course that's a great purpose, of course. But since I played baseball for a long time, my view is baseball is a life. Baseball has a lot of things. I learned a lot of things from baseball. For instance, the spirit to not give up, not giving in, and the diligence, of course, and a lot of things useful to lives, and also considerate feeling to others, the kind of spirit I learned from baseball. So, of course, being professional baseball is good, but it's not everything. So, if you keep playing baseball, if you learn a lot of things, that means success by playing baseball, even if you don't become a professional baseball player.
Will you have, I see that you're going to be watching the Little League games. Will you have also time to maybe work with the national team, the national baseball team? And for the clinic coming up, who's going to be attending? Is it only for the Little Leaguers, or will there be the national team members also attending the clinic?
That question is, それは野球教室にどういう人が出るかとかっていう質問ですけど、それ新井さんも、
Maybe
he can answer.
Yeah. Should I ask? Answer it. We have both players for clinic, Team Palau and Little League. So Sunday we gather together and then we're gonna have a baseball clinic for both adults and kids.
Now, have you had a chance to see meet any of Palawan baseball legends, or will you have time to go see? So we have some of the older gentlemen who used to play baseball a long time ago. Will you have time to go see any of them or meet any of them?
パラオの野球今まで見たことありますかっていうことで、多分ないと思うんですけど、今回そういうチャンスあるかっていうことなんです。もちろん明日リトルリーグがありますよね。
そうですね。グアムの試合を見たこと。
グアムの人がやってる試合。
いや、アンダー15で、そのコロンビアにあった大会にグアムが出てきたんですけど、そこに自分の息子がいてグアム戦に投げたんですけど、
グアムのチームは見たこと。
グアムのチームは見たこと。
First question, he has a chance to see Palau kids playing tomorrow. Little League's games tomorrow he will observe, and as for in the past he has seen Guam team playing, but not Palau team unfortunately. He saw Guam team playing at the under 15 international competition held at Colombia, and his son was a pitcher and played against that team, and he saw Guam team, but not Palau team. This is the first time for him to see Palau team.
And the last question is, I was in Little League before when I was a little also, and one of the things that we had the two different styles of playing. We had the U.S. coach and we had the Japanese coming coach. Do you think that the Japanese style of coaching works better in Palau than the American style? Because this is a debate that some of the older people, they like the American style, but I prefer the Japanese style. But in your opinion, do you think the Japanese style of coaching will be, and the way of playing the game will suit better to the players in Palau?
彼は昔野球やってたみたいですけど、でなんかよくここでも言われてるんですけど、日本のやり方、日本流のコーチングと、アメリカ流のコーチング っていうのがあって、どっちがいいかっていうなんか議論がよくあるみたいなんですけど、パラオ人にはどっちがいいと思いますかっていう、まあちょっとだから答えにくいかもしれないですけど、まあどっちがいいと思いますかと。
二刀流
両方。
規律、その例えば時間厳守とかルールを守るとか、その審判相手をリスペクトするようなそういうスポーツマンシップは日本式がいい。
As for discipline and strictly respect rules or respect to umpire or other teammates, in that sense, Japanese style is better.
でプレースタイルはやっぱもうパワフルに、メジャー式、はい、で細かいことをするときは、日本式。
In general, play style, like a powerful baseball style, is of course Major League style, American baseball style. It's good, I recommend. But also, at the same time, if you want to do something very kind of how to say small baseball things, that thing Japanese style suits better.
面白いのは、アメリカンスタイルとパワー。
If you just want to see baseball, if you just want to have fun to see baseball, American style is probably it's fun.
Many home run. Many home run.
It's just fun to watch.
Thank you so much.
はい、ありがとうございました。
はい、thank you
すみません。